Welcome, Phoenix Suns fans. Here tonight we are going to talk about the Phoenix Suns at the Toronto Raptors game. I am here with my good friend and huge Phoenix Suns fan, John. John, how you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good. Would have been better with a win, but
Yeah,
close.
I'm pretty good too. I'm really upset, as you can see by my little tagline here.
Yeah.
So welcome, Phoenix Suns fans. As I said, we're going to talk Phoenix Suns at the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors win the game tonight, 104-100. And we were just discussing, John, this game was literally a wild one. The Suns, unfortunately, couldn't close out. I saw that you were talking about that on your Twitter. We needed to close out. There were a lot of things in that fourth quarter that went right. There were a lot of things in that fourth quarter that went wrong. Real quick, what are your initial thoughts? Just whatever's off the top of your head.
That third quarter killed us again. I know they've been struggling with that quite a bit through the season. The last few games we did really well, especially in the third quarter. But then again, it just came and bit us bad in this one. Just poor execution all around. There was a couple plays like that Tolliver should have taken that three. He passed it out, gave it right, fast break. I noticed Dragic was kind of off. Of his passes were too low for them to pick up, and just silly stuff like that.
That was really great insight. I absolutely 100% agree with you. Real quick about what you said about Tolliver, I think we were setting up a couple plays for him in the third quarter. There were a couple shots that he should have taken. You're absolutely right about Dragic, too. I think Dragic only played 21 minutes in tonight's game. 21 minutes.
Yeah. And he only has 6 points or something like that.
Yep. And also, talking about the third quarter, I think in the fourth quarter, we went on an 11-0 run, and we were down 83-66. And that was when we went on that 11-0 run, which was mainly sparked by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, either Isaiah Thomas or maybe you adjusted the sliders.
Yeah, I saw that you tweeted that. That was funny. So real quick, Phoenix Suns fans, let's go down the statistics list. John, as you know, I like to do this in my videos. Markieff Morris, 17 points and 8 rebounds. Markieff Morris, I just have to talk real quick. He has been, I guess you could say, on fire all season.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Continuing on, the player of the game, Eric Bledsoe, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, so basically continuing off what he did last year because he averaged around those numbers. Gerald Green, off the bench, for the record, 13 points. Isaiah Thomas, off the bench, 16. And P.J. Tucker, 11 points off the bench. And those are the Sun statistics. Real quick for the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry, Jonas Valanciunas, DeMar DeRozan, 27, 23, and 14. And Lou Williams with 17 points off the bench. I'm done. I'm done.
Another great stat for Bledsoe tonight was the 3 turnovers. I think last game he got about 7 turnovers.
Wow.
One of the games before that he was just turning the ball over a lot. He was protecting it well today.
Yeah.
There was quite a few turnovers, but he wasn't the one doing it, which was surprising.
I mean, you brought up a great point. Turnovers are never fun, but if you can lower your turnovers, like you just said, that's great. So good job for Bledsoe. Also, we were just discussing just now, if we are correct, you gave me these statistics, by the way, 20 turnovers, 20 to 12 turnovers? Was that what you had mentioned?
Yeah, 20 to 12. And I'm not sure how much points they got off, but a lot of those were looking like they were live balls.
Right.
And they were blowing points off of them, which is not good.
And then you brought up the statistics, 31 to 11 differentials with free throws.
Yeah.
Wow. Real quick, I wanted to discuss a couple of things. Despite having a pretty bad third quarter, Gerald Green and Isaiah Thomas, again, I guess you could say saved us, because Dragic, he's been struggling. He's averaging 14 points this year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. But I think, again, he only had 21 minutes tonight, so it's really good that we have these players coming off the bench. P.J. Tucker's not starting, but maybe that's a good thing for us.
Yeah, and I hope Dragic can figure out, because if we have all 3 of these guys scoring at least 17 a game, we're ditching out and getting points off assists, they're going to be lethal. And like, I hate to have come February, it's still not clicking, and we have to get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen, because these guys can be killer if they can get it together.
And as we both know, we were at that live practice together. The chemistry with these guys is unmatched. I mean, a lot of teams have great chemistry, but it's different for the Suns. It'd be really sad to see anybody on this team go. Like, you remember how upset I was when Earl Barron was cut?
Yeah.
I was really upset.
He was looking good.
Yeah, I know. And also, for the record, I'm really jealous of those 2 jerseys behind you.
Oh, thank you.
The last time we made a video, we talked about that, which I think the last time we made a video was like April.
Yeah, something like that last season.
What else is there to discuss here? I was going to talk to you and ask you. There's no right or wrong answer here. And Suns fans, feel free to leave a comment down below and answer this question. Who is your player of the game tonight?
My player of the game had to have been Bledsoe. He got like 20-some points, and just that
25. Sorry to interrupt here. Where the heck are his numbers? 25, 7, and 6.
Yeah, 25 points, and the key to him, I think, was the 3 turnovers. I don't know who had all of our turnovers, but like there was quite a bit. John had 4, Green had 5.
Ugh.
That was another one. Green caught that ball up at the 3.
Yeah.
And, like, he just held it too long, and then.
Yeah, and I think his knee had bumped it. And to be honest, I think even if Gerald would have hit that 3, we had 5 seconds. I hate to say that.
It would have been close, but I don't think that would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did shoot well from 3, like 44% or something, but I think in the first half we were relying too much on that, and they weren't knocking them down. And then they finally started attacking in the fourth quarter, and that's when it spread the floor out and they started making their shots.
Right. And as I said earlier, that they were on a scoring rampage tonight. The Raptors at home and all season have averaged 106 points per game. And even when they're on the road, they average about 104. The Suns are also close in that department. But as I mentioned before, Lowry, Valanciunas, DeRozan, these guys were just scoring like crazy. And I'm kind of disappointed with myself that I didn't mention this and we haven't talked about it. The referees. What happened? These referees. Oh.
That was some definite home court advantage going on there. And that jump ball was horrible. That should have been a re-jump.
Yeah, I actually want to discuss that real quick. From what I saw, I think Gerald inbounded it and he gave it off to Isaiah. Isaiah kind of did a quick dribble and he lost it with this hand. Then they scrapped for it, and if you look closely, he was like, time out. But then Jeff Hornacek was screaming time out. And I guess to be fair, one of the referees tonight was Leon Wood. Leon Wood was actually a former NBA player, and has refereed a lot of Suns games. But it seemed like the other referees and the officials, they didn't know where they were at tonight. But yeah, that whole jump ball and timeout, that was complete BS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really horrible. For my player of the game, I'm going to go with you and go with really everybody and say it was Eric Bledsoe. And I love that statistic you brought up about the 3 turnovers. But Isaiah Thomas, man, 16 points off the bench. He sparked that run. His confidence was off the charts tonight. So honorable mention goes to Isaiah Thomas.
It's very close. Isaiah Thomas has been amazing the last few games.
Woo. Yep.
And I'm sure he's going to keep it up. So hopefully Dragic can get some going in the starting position.
Yep,
Um,
absolutely. I feel like Dragic will hopefully come out of this little funk he's in. Another thing to discuss real quick is Miles Plumlee. I kid you not, Plumlee played 5 minutes tonight.
yeah, Plumlee.
5 minutes.
I didn't see any Warren. I don't think he played. I hope.
He played the first quarter.
Oh, I missed the first quarter, but I hope we can
Okay.
wait to start getting T.J. Warren some minutes because that dude can score.
He can score, and he's a smart player. He's kind of big for his size too.
Yeah.
Are there any final thoughts that you would like to talk about before this video wraps up?
Not
Anything
that
off the top of your head?
Just hoping we can. I'm sure they'll rebound, and playing a below 500 team on Wednesday is going to help us.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to go in there fighting. We can't take them for granted.
Yes. Because we almost took the Philadelphia 76ers for granted in the first quarter. They were beating us, I think, 29-26.
If we would have lost that game.
That would have been horrible. My final thoughts are Dragic and Plumlee just need to get out of their funk. And call me crazy, but they need more minutes. Gerald Green and Isaiah Thomas and PJ just need to keep doing what they're doing. Don't change anything. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and lastly, the rebounding. We did rebound them by quite a bit, but especially on that last possession, we can't be giving up 3 offensive rebounds to any team in the NBA. You're going to have a tough time beating them. That was just ridiculous.
Yep. And then there's a lot of players that tonight, when they caught the rebound, I think we ended up fouling them, and one of their players was a 90% free throw shooter. DeMar DeRozan's a good free throw shooter. Ugh.
Yeah, they were making their free throws.
Yep.
Kind of wishing they had a Rajon Rondo on there to miss 2 free throws.
Well, Phoenix Suns fans, it's been a better video than I expected because I was really down when this video started. I want to thank my good friend John who brought the stats and the facts tonight. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter and talk some Suns basketball, I'll leave the links down below to our channels and to our Twitters. And John, say your goodbyes.
See you later.
Have a good night, Phoenix Suns fans. And tough game. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Links will be down below. Go Suns.